Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Tamim Alisar. I'm one of the co-founders here at Everest Acquisitions. We've got a pretty cool video for you guys today. This is a case study interview with one of our clients, Jason. He's over in a small rural market in central Kansas, so not the best place for explosive growth, and most certainly a very tough and hard market to actually succeed in with advertising. But flash forward 3 months later of working with Jason and his team, we've been able to generate him well over 200 leads, well over $300,000 in estimates given out, and a 40% close rates on those estimates and leads. And Jason has a fantastic operation. He came to us looking to go from good to great. A lot of what he was doing was reliant on traditional advertising services like Google, word of mouth, referrals, door hangers, etc. And one of the biggest problems that he talks about is the lack of a targeted advertising system. So I think you guys are going to enjoy this one, and you're going to watch how a good company can go to a great company with the right advertising. So enjoy. All right, awesome. So I'm here with my client, Jason. Jason, if you can kind of introduce yourself a little bit more about your guys' company, what you do, things like that, just for everybody watching, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Jason. I'm with a lawn and landscape company in central Kansas. We cover everything from mowing to helping it grow to killing it off.
Yeah, awesome. And the part in Kansas you guys are in is a pretty small, tough rural market, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a challenge.
Yeah. Awesome. I remember when we first talked like a while ago, you were telling us like, man, there's two markets I've never seen a performance in, and one of them was the one you guys are in Wichita.
That's correct. That is correct.
Awesome. I know we've been together for a while. I think about 3 months now. It's been 3 months since the end of February. So March, April, all of May, and obviously we're heading into the start of the June in June now. What's I guess before working with us for those 3 months, how are you guys generating the majority of your customers, and what did the volume on that end look like as well?
Uh, it was a slow, steady growth. Most of our stuff was either for referrals or yard signage. Very limited exposure, trying out Google ads space. And that really was the meat of our marketing.
Okay, cool. The Google ads were doing pretty decent, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they were producing 2 to 3 appointments a week.
2 to 3 appointments a week. Okay, cool. And did you guys have them for a specific service that it was targeting, or was it just like the Google page was up there and people would find you guys?
Yeah, it was kind of just a generic blanket saying, we did everything from mowing to hardscapes, lights, landscaping, just
Okay.
for people to search us.
Yeah. So it wasn't for like a specific like sod or irrigation or whatever it is.
Not too much now. No,
Okay. Yeah.
nothing. No direct marketing of any means.
Okay. Fair. So then with that, what would you say was kind of like the biggest challenge in terms of marketing and getting leads before the time of us kind of getting started and working together?
Uh, Two things: time and experience.
Time and experience. Can you elaborate a little?
Sure. Busy out busy actually out doing the work, taking care of both my customers and my employees. And then the other, I'm not a marketing guru. And so you got what you got from a guy that didn't know marketing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's the same way where like if I tried to sod my front yard, oh my
Exactly.
God.
Right.
That would look horrible.
You can
That's
only
why,
watch so many videos on how to do something. There's always something that's going to get missed.
yeah. That's why I would
Every professional understands that.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing as well, I know a lot of the people that are probably watching this in the landscaping space, one of the struggles that they see with their marketing is kind of like you were saying, it's just generic in the sense that like they're not getting the specific type of work that they want,
Right.
whether it be sod or hardscapes or any kind of high ticket thing in general. Is that kind of what you guys saw as well, or what, like in terms of getting the specifically high ticket stuff, what was more of the challenge in that area as well?
Not having, not understanding the proper alignment with how to generate interest in a target market for a target service.
Yeah.
And like I said, we were just blanketing everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair. That's typically what we're seeing with a lot of guys as well, is like they're doing marketing. You know, it's not that they're not, but it's just not getting them what they want. So
Right.
awesome. And then obviously flash forward, 3 months later, we've been together since then. I just want your honest overall feedback. Anybody watching this who's kind of like, are these guys real? Are they not? How was your experience in working with us for those 3 months?
Oh man, it's been great. The needle has been up and to the right the whole time. Just like with anything, there's peaks and valleys, but we've been pretty well steady with having a very steady lead flow that we've had a very high. I was surprised by the fulfillment rate being about 80%, and then the close rate being at 40%. So yeah, it's just generated us a lot of production and revenue that we would not have had otherwise.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta say though, I have to give you credit as well. That 40% close rate is coming from you more so than it is the leads.
Sure. You guys set up a good softball for us. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's bad. It's bad as practice. Bad in practice for the most part.
Awesome. And yeah, like literally just like you were saying, I wanted to touch on that is, not it's not perfect. It's never just like a smooth road of, everything's completely awesome and completely perfect. So I'm really glad that you touched on it. Like we obviously had our ups and downs, and we had some great weeks. We had some slower weeks. Even, just before now when we were talking about some of the campaigns that were a little slow and what changes we need to make. What in regards to like communication and, when things are slow, what would you say that experience was like? Like how would you, I guess, would you feel like you were ever in not the know? Like you had no clue what was going on and it was just kind of praying and hoping?
Are you talking about with the marketing campaigns?
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys have been highly communicative. Kept us up to date and in the loop with everything that was going on and all the changes when you needed to make a tweak here and there. Very prompt to respond, and great and easy to work with.
Awesome. No, that does mean a lot. We talk about quite a few things on these checking calls outside of marketing stuff. So
oh no, you guys are great. You guys are a great group of dudes. I mean, that's why a couple weeks ago I invited y'all to come on out to Kansas and check out the prairie lands.
Yeah, the prairie lands. We're gonna make that trip happen one day, though. Me and Don, you'll see us out there. So
absolutely
awesome. The last thing I want to say is for the people that are watching is that they're thinking about working with us, and they've potentially heard a lot of things from other marketing companies. They've maybe worked with some and they haven't had the best experience, and they're just worried about taking that leap. What would you say to someone watching this that's kind of on the fence of getting started?
The only reason why you would say no is if you were afraid to grow. If you're serious and you want to grow and you're ready to make that next step, they'll help you make that happen. I mean, you still have to do your piece and close the deal, but they'll bring the stuff to your table, and it's just been a great experience. And I say you're crazy not to give it a try.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Last thing as well, any final words on, the past 3 months of us being together, or your experience with us in general? Anything that we haven't touched on that you think would be important for somebody, thinking about working with Everest and the team to know?
Ask lots of questions, and then they'll give you the feedback, and definitely provide the insight on what you're trying to get done, and they will align with you on what your objective is and make sure it happens and see it through. So far, it's been a great relationship. We've actually expanded into another market with the help of these guys, because of the help of these guys. So yes, I highly recommend them, and I appreciate everything they've done for us so far, and I hope to keep this thing going for a long time.
Likewise. Thank you so much, Jason. Very excited for the future, and thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.